moves similar to Iron Giant. The only difference is that Finn doesn't carry his hitbox with a lot of those moves. It looks like we're going into game one. So I'm really interested in seeing how Finn spaces against the Iron Giant. Flacoco is a very talented player. Also, I'm curious to see if Flacoco ever is put on the back foot, and if Flacoco decides to switch it up. Has been playing the Joker a little bit today.
Get ready, because this biz is about to
That's
get
always an option. Flacoco also has some brick in him, so opening up the match a little bit more passive. We see Carry taking a little bit of a defensive stance below the stage, but Flacoco able to find a couple of hits running in there. Using that sword, EMP stops any aggression from continuing.
No, absolutely. Flacoco now trying to meet the aggression as best as they can. Following up, getting Iron Giant in kill percent already. And now trying to follow that up, trying to secure the first point. But Iron Giant's evasiveness, the execution of dodges from Carry here, incredibly well done. The survivability, they were dragged, however, right into an elimination combo. Incredibly well done from Flacoco. Unfortunately, the survivability of Carry was not enough to follow it through on this occasion as they now try and answer back, but Finn able to get underneath the attacks of Iron Giant and immediately pushes them into a second elimination.
Finn said,
dominating at this scene right now.
Finn said, "Get in my backpack and I'm spit you out." That's what happened. Luckily, Carry able to secure at least one stock here. Finn really taking advantage of how big this sword and his backpack is, as he almost secures another stock, closing out game one. Is on this massive upper hand here, a full stock up, a little bit extra percent on top. This is an uphill battle for Carry immediately, but able to catch the dodge and close out second stock, basically evening up the game.
An incredible comeback here from Carry. This could now go either way. Flacoco once again getting underneath those attacks from the Iron Giant and trying to create a window has gotten Iron Giant into a very dangerous position here as they now enter attack mode, going in and trying to secure this ledge, which they were able to do rather effectively, it seems. 91 to 43. Once again, it goes without saying the survivability that Carry has carried them through a lot of matches in the past. However, it does look like Flacoco's aggression may have something to say about it. The EMP, it looked like, tried to save Carry there. Flacoco still pressing that attack, able to get the elimination. I didn't think that was going to kill.
You see how big that sword is? It is almost as big as the Iron Giant. I don't know if you saw him swiping around like it was nothing. But that sword might be difficult for Carry to get around. Really good job by Flacoco to move around those giant hitboxes. Really waiting out whatever move Carry wanted to throw out there. And did a really good job of using those big hitbox, if not to kill, just getting a couple of hits. Carry did a really good job of interrupting the combos, knowing when they were extremely dangerous, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. The hitboxes were a little bit too big, grabbing the Iron Giant out of the air. And Flacoco takes an exciting but pretty clean game one. It was an uphill battle for Carry for a lot of it.
No, you're absolutely right there, and I mean it's one of those things I think where Flacoco, being as aggressive as they are as a player, as a Finn specialist, it does really factor in to the fact that Carry, I feel like we were saying earlier, is very methodical in their playstyle. Often, I feel like Carry kind of uses time as an advantage on their side. They know that they can survive. They just need to get that damage in slowly and consistently. Flacoco has the counter to that in the pressure they can apply.
We'll see how we enter game 2 here. Carry once again. Oh, what a bait. Baiting Flacoco into the corner, getting a couple of really good hits. But Flacoco able to return the favor. Let's see if it happens again. I have expected it to happen again. But yeah, Carry taking advantage of the new dash, relatively, I guess it isn't new anymore. The dash mechanics, but
You're about to get thrown.
Oh, we might have a technical issue here. Interesting. All right, we're gonna try and get some answers for you guys on that.
you know what? I didn't like that stage either. It wasn't Townsville.
We still need to have our town. I think we should have a tournament one of these weeks where it's only Townsville.
I think everyone would hate that, and it would bring
Which I think,
much
but
joy.
they might hate it. But think of the content.
Oh. I love what's going on here, at least from the gameplay from Carry. I'm not entirely sure what happened. They're either wrong stage or yeah, I didn't get to catch it. Maybe that was the 2v2 stage.
Possibly.
Which no fair. It's a completely different stage. Ooh, hazards were on. That's not great.
This might be a tough one.
That's not how the game should be played. That's not the way that we agreed on. As Carry gets the opening hit here. It looks like we might just be bringing it back to the damage numbers that they ended on before dodging the match. Yeah. Wow.
Possibly, I think. They do seem to be evening it up. We love the gentleman's agreement here. And there it is, I think. Getting in a fair amount of damage. And now the match is officially underway once again. The EMP there, incredibly well executed from Carry. Following up with the spinning, I guess that's some kind of spinning chop. But it doesn't quite secure the elimination this time. And now Finn is on the offensive, able to get Iron Giant in the corner. A very claustrophobic map is the Haunted Mansion. Finn able to secure the first stock here, but that 114 could be incredibly dangerous now for Flacoco if they do not manage their spacing effectively. It does look like they were able to avoid any massive punishment from the EMP. Carry, though, immediately able to answer back. Again, the claustrophobia of this map. It's very small, very tight, and very, very narrow in the little elimination areas on the side of the map. I'm struggling here because there's so much going on. But now it does look like Flacoco is going to take a very powerful lead against the second elimination.
We all know that the book bag is mightier than the sword, and Finn has both of those. Able to close out the second stock, but Carry gets a huge combo immediately off of the Angel platform. But quick response from Finn, punishing the whiff, but the EMP gets Carry out of a tricky situation. Been able to find a couple of strong stray hits, but quickly answered by Carry as we get into an edge guard situation.
Carry now playing very defensively as Flacoco is able to successfully get back onto the stage. Carry has the immediate answer for it though, landing an incredibly powerful drop kick there. Finn able to dodge into a combo of their own and now dodging left and right from both opponents. Carry able to bite down and get the elimination. Finn is now going to need to try and follow this up, get an elimination of their own. The EMP though, able to reverse it entirely, and Carry secures a point, evening up the scoreboards. And that was incredible.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Dad? Dad, I'm scared. That I what? Oh, I'm not entirely sure what Flacoco could have done differently. In that situation, I what awareness from Carry to combo the EMP and carry the Finn into the blast zone there. Uh, Also shoutouts to uh the players for recognizing there was something wrong game one. For some reason my brain didn't turn on and realize that the hazards were on the stage, which is not how we normally play that stage. Then getting back into game pretty quickly and deciding that, you know what, for since damage was dealt, let's roll it back a little bit. W players.
That was one of the cleanest reversals into an elimination combo I think we have seen in our entire time running MultiVersus, and we've seen a lot of very, very good slick movements and a lot of parries and reversals and sort of mind games and predicting and reading. That was so smooth and so clean that I'm seeing people call Carry the GOAT, and I think they might be, because once again, they show the survivability and adaptability that they have is near unparalleled at this level of play. It does look like Flacoco is going to take it personally though, immediately gets an elimination on Carry, not allowing them to get any kind of momentum, but Carry immediately follows it up. We are not even 30 seconds into this match and we're stuck a piece.
They need to stay away from that upper right corner because that seems to be where everyone keeps dying. My god. Both of these characters are just push. It's like being trapped at a four-way intersection and you're just waving them on, you know, just like, no, you go into the blast zone.
EMP again!
That upper right corner, I'm telling you, Finn is now down a stock. It has been less than a minute. There is no chill from either of these players as they're looking to close out. Carry's looking to secure game 3, and Finn is looking to maintain his tournament life, but gets caught by the gravity ball, and Carry just has to boop him down into the blast zone.
Not even 90 seconds. And
I blinked
Carry,
twice, and
yeah,
2 stocks were gone.
absolutely huge match from Carry as a raid comes into the Twitch chat. Hello, Richie. I hope you're doing very well. An incredible performance there from Carry. And again, that EMP in the top right corner. And that we should have seen it coming. But
Could we have?
I feel like at this point, whenever they go into that top right corner, we need to predict the EMP. But then it's just mind games at this point. They're messing with one another, and it's insane. Flacoco is an incredibly talented performer, an incredibly talented fighter, one of the best MultiVersus has to offer. But Carry, just across the entirety of the tournament tonight, has been insane with their reads, insane with their survivability. This is why I fear the Iron Giant.
That being said, Finn can do the same thing, apparently. Finn can just say, oh no, I'm gonna boop, 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 and you're dead. And we saw game 1, right? Game 1, Flacoco took control early, got a lot of damage. Game 2, did the same thing. Carry just was able to get a clutch EMP that knocked the Finn into the blast zone. And game 3, game 4 is just this game 3 was just this back and forth where people were dying before I could breathe once. Talk about the match challenge impossible. Like, everyone's dying too quickly.
No, you're absolutely right, and we are immediately going back into Sky Arena here, and once again, Flacoco trying to open up with that aggression, but the EMP comes out once again. Flacoco is trying to answer for it, and the maneuverability of Finn is able to get over those hitboxes incredibly well. Iron Giant is in kill percent, but you're going up against Carry. Does kill percent even matter? On this case it does. Finn gets that first stock 30 seconds into the match and only 8 damage. The EMP again breaks up the combo, and now the momentum is going to try and shift onto Carry's side, but Flacoco
That is it.
And it's a second stock up, not even 60 seconds into the game.
That is so crazy. Oh, we gotta hold our breath as an edge guard situation might end up. No, Flacoco able to find his way back. Flacoco is playing so fast, able to cover so much ground so quickly, and finding these huge openings on these whiffs. Other characters can't, just because this Finn is moving at Mach 20. And
John's
he's able to...
But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to round 5 in our second semi-finals match of the evening. Flacoco just... I feel like a switch was flipped in Flacoco's mind, and they have seen red, and they are hunting now. They are on survival instinct. It was muscle memory. I feel like not a thought went through the brain. They just did what they had to do to survive. They relied on instinct, they relied on muscle memory, they relied on experience and skill, and they were able to follow it through incredibly. Flacoco has evened up the matchup, and we are going to our 5th and final round in this series.
It's okay, Ella. The MultiVersus players can't hurt you. They can't hurt you. There's no blast zones in real life. Game 2, game 3. My God. Flacoco really was like, oh no. Game 2, game 3, all a fluke. All a fluke. All a fluke. I am the better player. I'm going to open you up over and over and over again, and was able to do so. Carry wasn't able to get anything started that whole match, and unable to... Got one situation where Flacoco looked like he might lose a stock, but immediately after that got the reversal and able to bring himself back into a winning position. The Finn's moving really fast. Let me be very clear. Flacoco is moving this set. He went from like the bottom blast zone and caught a whiff punish on the Iron Giant that was basically center stage. I've never seen a character move that fast or with that much conviction. If Flacoco was a track runner, he'd have multiple world records.
Oh, I mean, it's the versatility of Finn's kit. He is one of the more unpredictable and versatile heroes we have on this roster. At least I feel, in terms of the way their kit plays. But maybe my analysis isn't up to scratch. Either way, our 5th and final round will take place on Cromulus as Finn goes up against the Iron Giant once again. And once again, Flacoco immediately closes that distance and goes into the aggressive mindset. It looks like Carry does have an answer for it though, and is now going to set up a defensive position on that stereo, which is slowly but surely going to be broken away as the environment of Cromulus may come into effect of the outcome of this match, at least in the early stages. Finn now able to get underneath Iron Giant's hitboxing. Incredibly important with Finn when you're going up against the Iron Giant that your positioning is frame perfect, and looks like Flacoco is able to pull that off, able to even up the damage a little bit here. 61, 76 now up to 46, pushing Iron Giant into the kill range. It doesn't look like Flacoco is going to take the momentum.
I like the pick because TFJ was noticing that Finn was able to get above him, get above all these big hitboxes. But unfortunately, Flacoco is able to find the angles, able to find his way in, and now we're just back to the status quo. T1Carry really doing a good job of trying to rack up damage, but the Finn's able to contest every hitbox, every situation. Carry putting in a situation where he might be able to close out the stock. He needs to make sure he doesn't take up too much extra percent, and is just trying to find these hits. He's getting opened up by the Finn. The Finn is carrying into the corner. Carry surviving just barely. Is this it? This might be it.
There it is. Flacoco secures the second stock as 5 minutes on the clock remains. Carry unable to secure a stock yet in this matchup, but has gotten Flacoco very much within kill percent. I don't think it's impossible for Carry to win this match, although we did see a little bit of a GG in there. The drop kick does an incredible amount of damage, bringing Finn up to 129. Caught by the ground pound, and that is going to be an elimination. And Carry has taken only 30 damage, which is very little when you're going up against someone like Carry. We need to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this matchup will be going through to the finals of the upper bracket. That is a guarantee, as Finn now gets underneath the Iron Giant once again, does incredible amount of damage, looking for the aerial juggle, does secure the elimination, and Flacoco will be going through to the finals. Congratulations.